And we return by watching Lance pass the enemy to Canopus. He's gonna go for that slam dunk win. In this battle, I'm gonna turn the animations back on because the Ninja Master might show us a new ninjutsu. The keyword is might. Because he could die, just like here. Don't worry though, there will be more chances to see it. No problem at all. Now, while I go through the same song and dance with these lovable guys, let's talk about Wario Land 3 for a bit. Like I said in that particular video, I'm going to be working on these projects side by side. And changing things up every now and then, like an Ogre Battle video here, a Wario Land video there, maybe 2 then 2. That'll keep things fresh for me and you guys. And it's probably going to make things faster at the end. I think I'll be able to surpass my 7 a month quota doing this strategy. Of course, that's too soon to say. I'm already struggling to keep up. I still haven't uploaded the 7 videos I should have uploaded for December. And we're in the middle of January now. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on getting back on track with the 7 a month before I think about going farther than that. You gotta start small. Work your way up. The right way, not the overly fast way. If you shoot high too soon, you'll get burned. Maybe the enemies could learn a little from this. They're so stubborn and one-dimensional in their approach. You'd think they would just work on mastering the basics first, like unit construction. I mean, like I've said in the past, they are getting better in this regard, but they still could use some work. Like, who puts a knight in the back row? You notice that in the battle just now? I mean, the battle that happened a little while ago? That knight was in the back row. That's just stupid. And they just won. But it's understandable because it's night. I'll take him out though. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I should be finishing up this map pretty soon. It won't take much longer from here. Just gotta do what I like to do. And that is farm experience points by killing every unit in sight. I'm sure you remember I could fight the boss right now if I want to, but I don't. I got a huge army, and they need experience points. And remember, I'm the kind of guy who likes to spread the love around to his troops. I'm not gonna give any love to my enemy, though. You should know that very well by now. So who wants a little hate? You guys? You guys want some hate? You got some hate. Hate, hate, hate. Hate is good. Don't let it overpower you, but hatred is a natural thing. Hate thine enemy. Love thy neighbor. To hate is to be human. Man, I'm getting weird now, aren't I? My pseudo philosophy talk. Sometimes I do it just to be a ham. I mean, I'm kind of a natural ham all the time. It's just me being my wacky self. Back to the game, back to the game. We've seen this unit formation too many times. But I'm handling it. Just gotta keep on trucking. I believe I've said that before. Too many times. And Norn has been having quite the rivalry with this unit. Stop causing more damage, you night freaks. I mean, I shouldn't be fighting these guys at night in the first place with a unit like that. But I want to destroy them. I don't care what time of day it is. As soon as I set my sights on this enemy unit, they must die. And the bigger, overpowering reason is experience points, of course. I mean, I'm not using the best possible strategy I could be using right now. And that's obviously partly due to the fact that I want to give everyone equal experience. And giving everyone equal experience... Oh wait, let's talk about the city. Apparently, the boss we're dealing with here is Ares. He's some kind of mercenary dude. He's the leader of the bandits around this area. And I just got a notice. But yeah, back to Ares. He's a bandit leader. He's a mercenary. Probably hired by the Empire to take us out. Sounds like a typical story. So we'll just, you know, beat him down. That's kind of how I roll. But let's get back to that talk about experience and strategy. Yeah. Giving everybody equal experience points and using the best battle strategy don't always go hand in hand. I think we can all agree on that. Let's focus on Ares now. He better be as strong as his legendary namesake. I don't mean that literally. I do not want him to be as strong as the actual god of war, Ares. That would be horrible. But I do hope he's at least powerful. I like a good challenge. Weaklings don't cut it. They never have and they never will. You know me. You're running out of troops now, Ares. How about you just come out and we sell this right now? You don't want to do that? Fine, fine. I'll just take out these remnants. It's no big deal. Just gonna take some time. Time is wasting in the air. Man, I would know all about that, huh? Me and my updating. Ho ho ho, har har har. Just get away from me! I'm tired of you! I'm tired of all of you! No, not you viewers. You guys are cool with me. I'm talking about the enemies. Let's make that perfectly clear. I'm just tired of them. Want them all to just blow up! Why can't I have like a atomic bomb tarot card? That'd be cheesy, but it would be nice. Nice for me. Bad for them. And I suppose it would be bad for everyone at the end too, because you'd have the radioactive fallout polluting the valley. That would kinda suck. So, scratch that suggestion. Let's talk about something else. Like how it would probably be better if I went with a few units. A few supercharged units. Sharing the experience points. I mean, it's like I said, I'm not using the optimal strategy. And another reason is, I'm using more units than I actually need. I don't need this much field presence. Let's keep in mind though, on some maps, a lot of field presence would actually be welcome. Like the Castellation Sea, for example. That was a huge map, with a lot of ground to cover. And the cities were just scattered in many different directions. They weren't all just concentrated in one area. It was valuable to have 10 units there. But even then, maybe 10 is still a little too big. Maybe 7 would be better? Could be. Could be. One advantage of using 10 units, though, is that I get to showcase a wider variety of characters and classes. with a smaller army, that would obviously be harder to do. Granted, I'm using quite a lot of duplicates right now. And as for special characters, I could probably fit them all in like 7 units or something. Anyway, enough talk about this. That's just something for me to experiment with later. For now, 10 units is the way I'm going. I hope that's not a problem. Things are looking good. They're looking ship-shape, actually. They're looking ship-shape and good. I don't want you guys to fight them. Get away. Soon it will be morning. Well, not that soon. We're still technically in the middle of the night. Okay, now we're getting closer to morning. If you notice the timer change. And I paused the game! And I unpause it. Because I'm cool like that. Fear my accidental presses of the pause button. It's a very effective mind game. Yes, it even works on the computer. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. You wouldn't believe how much you can fool them with it. You guys again? Really? Really? You're not even worth my time. Somebody else fight them. Somebody. Anybody. Got a bunch of people here. Who needs the experience points? That's interesting yet tedious aspect of having 10 units. You gotta pick and choose which one gets which fights. Especially because I'm doing the balanced experience approach. You know how that's been going. I've had to carefully control who fights who. And that means using plenty of retreats when needed. Fortune card helps in this regard too, because it makes them retreat. And them retreating is more effective to my plans than me retreating. Even though it doesn't matter a whole lot either way. I make it work. I always find a way to make it work. And things are definitely working right now. Look at him. He's trapped. He's trapped like a rat. I found it interesting how the game was accurately able to choose a unit to fight this guy. And oh! What's this? I believe we have a new class. It is the Doll Master. Not much has changed, except for one big thing. 2 acids in the back. He's gonna be causing more damage than ever. And the enemy units are gonna hate him for it. Look to the Doll Master as your higher alignment version of the Sorcerer. In other words, he's gonna be very useful. He may not have the elemental variety of the Sorcerer, but he will still hit hard. Do not deny that fact. Now we have the final liberation for the map. Beautiful is right. You got that right, man. And apparently it's becoming common for people to run away from the Empire. Who wouldn't? And yeah, it's kind of funny how the grand, strong Empire is hiring a bandit captain to do their dirty work. But, like the guy in the town said, or should I say temple, Ares knows the area well. So it makes sense. Did you also notice that they're looking for Rauny? Apparently they want her back alive. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that this is probably the intention of General Hikash, who is her father, as I've said in the past. Makes sense, makes sense. But we're not giving Rauny up. She's on my side now. You're gonna have to walk over Lord Pasta's dead body. She's mine, I tell you. Mine! Okay, now I'm getting a little freaky. Anyway! There are only 2 enemy units left. But let's cut that down to 1. Heh. I guess you're the only one left, good sir. Oh wait! Neutral encounter. It's a worm, I don't need one. Did I ever tell you guys that you can get items from neutral encounters? Technically you can farm, but you're going to be farming for a long time because the drop rate's pretty low. We're going to end the video by taking out these guys. But not with Calvin. Well, I'm going to weaken them up with Calvin. And finish off with someone else. Someone like Aisha. Take him out. There you go. Alright, see you later, guys.